You ever had a scary experience on the water? Well, I grew up in Massachusetts, and every summer since I could remember, I would spend the 3 months in a classic coastal New England town. You know the type if you've been in that area of the country. I had a big group of friends who always did the same thing, and we would get up to all kinds of shenanigans every day after our respective jobs. I was 19 years old when this happened, like most of my friends, and I had just gotten off of a dock boy job I had. So, like any other night, I texted my friends what the plan was and picked up my friend, who I'll call Emerson, from his job to go get alcohol, as he was the one with the fake ID. We got the alcohol and went back to the small town where we lived. We decided to get on my family's boat that I was able to take out on my own to have some beers while we wait for everyone else to finish what they were doing. We drove around the little peninsula we were on to this place where a lot of people anchor and hang out. There were a couple of boats anchored already, and it was about 7 p.m., but it still wasn't unusual. We found a spot between the two boats, threw the anchor down, and just chilled and drank. We were having a nice time listening to the music from the boat to our left when the one to our right decided to leave. And then, eventually, the other boat's music shut off. We thought they were going to leave as well. So Emerson and I, in our new drunken state, began to groan and yell to turn the music back on to keep the party going, and a bunch of other stupid stuff like that. But it didn't happen. We were sitting on the bow and started to drink again before Emerson said, "Dude, look." I turned around to look at the boat and saw 3 people standing on the edge just looking at us. My first reaction was to laugh because I was drunk. And then I turned back around, but Emerson kept looking at them with an uncomfortable look on his face. Now, admittedly, I don't have a great sense of danger. I tend to be optimistic and lighthearted about most things, but Emerson was obviously uncomfortable. I told him not to worry about it. They were probably just trying to get a better look or something, but he kept looking at them with a weird look on his face. At this point, it's pretty dark. Nothing illuminating the area, but the lights from their boat. And therefore, you couldn't really see who it was, just the silhouettes of these people. After a couple of minutes of trying to get Emerson to snap out of it, I turned back around and saw they were in the same position, still staring at us. It was then I grabbed the megaphone from the compartment over the steering wheel and said, "20 to watch, fellas," which pissed Emerson off because he sensed something wasn't right. I was putting it back when I heard one of them laugh, audibly a man, but something was off about it. It sounded almost sinister. It was slow and low, and it was kind of raspy.